Hey guys, we're continuing. What? The body's all over here in the storage room, I understand. Just in case we show everyone, let's go. A dead body has been discovered. After a short period of investigation, we will commence a school trial. Now then, I prepared the mono bear ball to help you with the investigation. How horrible! Who could do this? Why? What happened? Where am I? Cold, so cold. What in the world? Oh, that's right. I remember now, Hope's Peak Academy. Before I met you all, I had already met you all. His memory is probably mixed up. I don't think he'll hold on much longer. The light is getting bigger, almost like a comet. Hey, Yamada, who did this to you? Who attacked you? Who is the culprit? The culprit's name. I know it. I remember it. Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro. Yamada! Why did he say that name? This isn't an old manga. It's impossible to heal someone just with the power of tears. Your heart really is made of stone. I just hope your body gets some calcium from it. I'm just frustrated. There's no point in wasting words to try to revive him. At this point, I must do whatever I can to keep things to my advantage. I will not lose. We don't need a school trial. We've already figured out the culprit. You have no alibi for when the body disappeared. And more than that, you showed up in that weird cosplay, Hagakure Yasuhiro-kun. I told you, you've got the wrong person. I was sleeping the whole time. And before I realized it, I was playing that thing. Yes, well, Hagakure-kun was sleeping. We nonchalantly left a note in his room to deceive him. Yamada-kun started meticulously crafting the costume for Hagakure-kun, and I unwillingly offered to help. We had to create evidence. How unfortunate for Hagakure-kun. These are the blueprints for the cosplay outfit. You used a lot of different parts to create this costume. You found all of this in your room. Is it? No. This is irrefutable evidence. The costume you created will make sure that the person who is in it will be a suspect for these heavy crimes. Hagakure-kun, you will become the criminal. Why the heck will you wear this costume anyway? This is such a poor design. I can't bend or move my feet around at all. Hey, you've got it wrong. I don't know anything. I was called by that note, and then before I realized it, I was stuffed inside the pool locker. Oh, right, that note, right. Note? Last night, someone slid a strange note under my door. There was something written on it. I may have found a loophole. I found a place where you can see outside. We may be able to leave from there. Make sure Mono Bear doesn't see you. Meet me at 1 a.m. in the recreation room and come alone. I went to the recreation room like it said, but then I somehow fell asleep. Now that I think of it, it was really strange. Then show us the memo. I can't find it. I'm sure it was in my pocket. Looks like I lost it. It's possible that Hagakure-kun didn't design the Justice Robo outfit. We all know that's a possibility, but before that, first, we need to sort out the timeline of the crime, Naegi explained. Sure, at the time that Ishimaru-kun's body disappeared from the physics supply closet and reappeared in the art room storage, his body was wrapped in a top, right? The same type of top was in the physics supply closet. The culprit probably used that top to prevent leaving a trail of blood when they moved Ishimaru-kun's body. They probably carried it on that cart? Yes. When we first went into the physics supply closet and discovered Ishimaru-kun's body, there was a cart there. But when his body disappeared, the cart disappeared with it. But later in the art room storage, when Ishimaru-kun and Yamada-kun's bodies were discovered, we also found the cart with them. In other words, you're saying the body was moved to the art room storage with that cart? But aren't you misunderstanding? That cart could have been used to move sculptures in the art room. How do you know it wasn't in the art room storage in the first place? The idea that it was first in the physics supply closet is strange. There was evidence on the cart that it had been moved. When I looked at the cart in the art room storage, the tires had blood stains on them, and there were traces of the same tire marks in the blood in the physics supply closet. The criminal probably accidentally got blood on the wheels as they were moving the body from the physics supply closet. And then just like that, they moved to the art room storage. Doesn't that seem kind of odd? That cart didn't have any handles on it. So then that means, the hips. Right, it was impossible to bang your hips in the Justice Robo costume. Also, the costume has a clasp that the wearer can't unlock by themselves. In other words, the person in this costume can't let themselves out. So you're saying that Hagakure in the Justice Robo costume couldn't have moved the bodies. Then what in the world is that robot? Asahina, I do not think the robot is the important part. No, please, wait a moment. Do you forget about the picture I took? If that suspicious person isn't the criminal, then who is exactly? Yamada-kun even said that this person tried to kill him. That's the truth. There's no way you could say otherwise. There's something else that's a little strange. Ishimaru-kun's wristwatch. See, the hands were pointing at 6 o'clock and it was broken, right? It was probably broken in the struggle when he was attacked. Last night, Ishimaru-kun told us what time it was by his wristwatch in the bath area, and in the morning he was killed. That was earlier than when Celeste-san was attacked. But when Yamada-kun was attacked, everyone was there except for Hagakure-kun and Kirigiri-san. Me too. In other words, when Yamada-kun was killed, and after that the bodies disappeared, it's impossible for any of us to have done it. Conversely, it's only possible for the two people who disappeared, Hagakure-kun and Kirigiri-san. At this rate, trying to figure out who did it will only lead us in circles. Therefore, rather than who did it, why don't we think about how it was done? we need to talk about how the bodies were moved. Yamada-kun in particular. Yeah, you're right. His body disappeared the minute Asahina-san and Soa-san averted their eyes. But in such a short time, his heavy body was moved from the first floor infirmary to the third floor art storage room. Then perhaps it's that the body moved itself, huh? The body got up and moved by itself like a ghost. Let's not bring up occult stories, just listen to what she said. The fact is there's a possibility that Yamada was still alive when we thought he was dead. That's impossible. You all heard the body discovery announcement, right? That was for the discovery of Yamada-kun's body. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been an announcement. And right after we found Yamada-kun's body, we heard that announcement. But isn't that what happened for the people who discovered Ishimaru-kun's body too? Yeah, immediately after we discovered Ishimaru-kun's body, we heard the announcement. Shouldn't there have been 2 announcements if 2 bodies were found? Mono Bear might have been lazy and just put both together. How about it? That's a very sensitive question, so I can't tell you. What are you hiding? Just hurry up and say it. Sorry. A body discovery announcement is made. How heartless. The first time that 3 separate people discover a body. I already read that. So it's the first time that a body is discovered. What was going on when the first body discovery announcement was made? I see, we mistook the order that the incidents occurred because of the Justice Hammer numbers. Furthermore, when we found Yamada-kun in the infirmary, his glasses were covered with blood. But later when we found his dead body in the art room storage, his glasses had been wiped clean. I found an anime character lens cloth in the physics supply closet trash can. Yamada-kun probably wiped his own glasses clean using it. During the investigation, I found blood packs in the refrigerator in the infirmary. That's likely what he used. In other words, Yamada-kun's involvement in the situation is that of a perpetrator as well as a victim. That also explains the disappearance of Ishimaru-kun's body. No way, I can't believe it. If you still can't believe it, why don't I show you one more piece of evidence? You said so yourself, didn't you, Kirigiri-san? About the note that you found in Yamada-kun's underwear? Underwear? Setting aside the underwear thing, can you just show us what's written on it? Gross, get away from me. I may have found a loophole. I found a place where you can see outside. We may be able to leave from there. Make sure Mono Bear doesn't see you. Meet me at 6 a.m. in the physics supply closet and come along. Ah, that's what my note said. Wait, no, it was a little different. Right, this note and the one that Hagakure-kun received, the culprit called Hagakure-kun and one other person out. The person who received this nearly identical note is the murdered Ishimaru-kun. I object. Wait a sec. I don't get it. You said that Hifumen had it, so Shouldn't it be his, not Kyoten's? That's because when Ishimaro-kun died, he was holding on to a small ripped piece of paper. The rips on it perfectly matched the note scrap that Yamada-kun hid. Also, that note called him out at 6 a.m. into the physics supply closet. That's sufficient evidence, right? This is the note that was used to call out Ishimaru-kun. When Ishimaru-kun died, Yamada-kun probably saw the note and tried to wrestle it from his hands. As a result, only a small scrap of the note was left in Ishimaru-kun's hands, right? In other words, Yamada-kun knew that the note was important evidence. Yes, that's the sum of the things that proves that Yamada-kun was involved in the crime. Then Yamada-kun is an accomplice to the true culprit. He was killed after Ishimaru-kun's body disappeared, but before the bodies were rediscovered. That's the time that all of us were investigating. Yes, he was probably killed by one of the hammers hanging in the art room storage. In the art room storage, there were a lot of hammers ranging from bigger to smaller ones, but only one of them had been washed clean. In addition, it also looked as if the wall was missing a few. The missing ones were probably used to create the justice hammers. I see. The Monobear file did say that there were similar weapons used. Please wait a moment. The rules for graduation in this school life are set up so that an accomplice won't gain anything. In other words, there's no possibility of an accomplice. Shouldn't we keep that in mind before we make any conclusions? But since there were 2 incidents this time, isn't it logical to conclude that there was an accomplice? It's possible if the reward was balanced. For example, if just the accomplice took the risk, they alone will be rewarded for it. In that case, if needed, the culprit could put all the risk on the accomplice and reap the reward by killing them. If he could be driven to murder and did not desire to leave, then wouldn't it be best to let him in on the culprit's plan? All of the things we said were disguised as the actions of a serial murderer. By manipulating Yamada-kun, the culprit formed a series of incidents, and in the end, Yamada-kun was killed, and that culprit is Celeste-san. Couldn't it be you? Are you saying that Yamada-kun and I were accomplices? There's no way, you filthy liars. Why the heck would I work with a pig like that? We told you there's evidence towards it. For example, the suspicious person, Celeste-san and Yamada-kun, were the only ones who saw him. How presumptuous. But you're right, if we view Yamada as one of the culprits, then one other thing in Celeste's testimony looks suspicious. Everything was a lie. When we discovered Yamada in the infirmary, the first one to say the word killed was Celeste, was it not? Taken on its own, it's just a small inconsistency, but when put together, it's incredibly suspicious. Don't you think so, Celeste? You made a fatal mistake. Mistake? Hey, what are you saying? Immediately after Yamada's body disappeared from the infirmary, you said something very strange. It's almost as if he's enjoying this. as if he's enjoying seeing us run around in fear. At this rate, he'll kill us all, just like he killed them. That's right, Celeste-san said just like he killed them, even though she didn't leave where she was. We met with Celeste after leaving the hallway. She didn't have a chance to see Ishimaru's body in the physics supply room. But then, what about the suspicious person that took Yamada-kun away? How will you explain this photo? Perhaps in the photo, Yamada-kun was pulling the mysterious person alone instead of the other way around. Good. What do you think? That would explain the photo quite well. It's checkmate. What the heck are you saying, huh? How is this a checkmate? Did you forget the words that Yamada-kun said right before he died? He clearly told everyone the culprit's name. He said the culprit is Yasuhiro. Yamada-kun always called everyone by their full name. For example, he called me Naegi Makoto Dono. In other words, if Yamada-kun was addressing Hagakure-kun, he would have said Hagakure Yasuhiro Dono. So then Yamada was trying to point out a person whose last name is Yasuhiro. However, is there a person with that name? I see. You haven't revealed your true name to us yet, Celeste-san. Hey, don't say such things out of the blue. There's no way that someone like me could have such an out-of-fashion name as Yasuhiro. My name is Celestia Ludenberg. You have no way to prove otherwise, so it's the truth. Well, your real name should be in your electronic student ID, right? That's an invasion of privacy. I won't let you look. Celeste-san, you lose. Lose, that's a heavy word, isn't it? May we start right away, Monobel-san? Or rather, may we end it? But didn't you always say that we should adjust to life here? That was all a lie. I was always saying that for the sake of my pride. Celeste-san, no, Yasuhiro Teiko is fine. More than anyone else in here. I have to continue to be Celeste. I had to get out for the sake of my dream. By the way, my dream is to live in a European-style castle filled with beautiful servants. That's why you did it? I guess we have different values. But how did you get him to go along with the plan? Oh my, you already know that, don't you, Kirigiri-san? I used Shimaru-kun and Yamada-kun's attachment to that thing to try to win. In the end, I'll give it to you, Kirigiri-san. I wonder if this will result in hope. I don't really know. That's why. No, that's just superfluous. It's punishment time. Farewell, everyone. What did you do? Sorry. Answer me. What did you do? What did you do to my body? You really surprised me. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know anything. Oop, boop, boop. Act 5, end. Okay. Whew. Celeste-san, Mizuno-san, Enoshima-san, Kuwata-kun, Fujisaki-san, Owada-kun, and Ishimaru-kun and Yamada-kun. 8 people have died thus far. There are 7 of us left. Sure enough, Mono Bear evaded the question when I asked him. I don't know anything. I've had an uneasy feeling ever since this school life began that I can't shake. I wonder if I'm the only one feeling this way, or if the others are the same. Perhaps I could find out if I talk to someone about it, or perhaps not. That could make it even worse. I can't rely on anyone. Kirigiri-san, the thing that Celeste-san gave you earlier was a key? Yes, it seems like a key to the changing room's lockers. Celeste probably hid alter ego in there. Not being able to see the forest for the trees. We must go immediately. I will go ahead alone from here. Everyone else can go to the cafeteria. We will meet up and report later. Wait, why are you the only one going? Why? You already know, don't you? That's not what I meant. My question was why you? I've been curious about something for a while now. We know that someone here is giving information to the mastermind to facilitate this game. Couldn't it be you, Kirigiri? Huh? Wait, then I'll go with her. I'm begging you, please let me go with you. Do you like her or something? Naegi, go for it. Well, let's go. Good morning. It feels like it's been a while. I'm glad you're safe. I've honored Celeste-san's request to stay quiet. And also, I've been able to open the files on the hard disk a little bit more. If I hurry, it should be ready by tomorrow morning at the earliest. I understand, then please continue. At my rate, that's one case closed for now. Could you wait a moment? There's something I want to ask you. Who are you, Kirigiri-san? Why do you always do things by yourself? You came with me just to ask me that, but it's not necessary for me to answer that right now. Not necessary? That's why I'm worried about you, even while we were investigating this time. You suddenly disappeared without any kind of explanation. Of course I do. We're friends, so isn't it natural for me to trust you? And I want you to trust me too. So you believe in me. That's why I don't want you to take everything on by yourself. I want you to talk to me. Alright, I understand. Then I'll try to trust a little bit more to trust in you. Somehow it seems a little more lonely around here. Of course it's lonelier. Yes. Is there something wrong, Naegi? No, nothing's wrong. Alright. Then let's see until we drop. What do you mean by then? 'Cause everyone has such sad and scary faces that you must all have empty stomachs, right? I'm sure that if everyone eats a lot, then you'll be much happier and energized. If we eat until we're full, perhaps we can ease our worries, and after this we have to investigate together then. After every school trial, we have to investigate. There are always new places that have opened up. That's right. And maybe we could find some new clues this time. Furthermore, we have that certain something. We won't fall into despair anymore. That's right. We have to think positively. Seriously, if I get out of here, I hope I'll be reborn. Are you alright? I'm pretty sure you just raised a death flag. I'm fine, I won't die. There'll be no more murders from here on. Huh? How the heck can you be so sure? I divined it last night. there's no room for my doubt with my fortune telling. Is your fortune telling actually accurate? My predictions are 30% accurate. Ooh, that's so dicey. That's fortune telling for you. Well, at least I'm sure I won't kill anyone. I won't kill anyone either. There's no way I could ever kill someone. I as well. Me too. Of course, there's absolutely no way I could kill one of my friends. Although perhaps Fukawa and Togami should be present here as well. But those two are so awful. They only think about themselves. They have such bad personalities. They can act well together, but it's impossible for them to work with us, right? Be right back, guys. This time the investigation is taking place on the fourth floor, a chemistry room. Protein and other supplements mixed in with poisons. The cabinet seems... I don't know that word, of course. There weren't any discoveries of importance in the staff room. The day of passing room and the headmaster's room were both locked, so what's in those rooms is obvious. My chest feels tight. I want to check there, but why? Kirigiri-san, Naegi-kun. Come to think of it, I haven't heard your thoughts yet. Thoughts? Did you forget? You taught me to trust in people last night. The hidden room behind the boys' restroom. Well, I found the hidden room and then, well, as soon as I tried to examine the things in there, someone suddenly attacked me. You were attacked by whom? Well, since I was attacked from behind, I didn't see their face. And then when I woke up, everything in the room had disappeared. The mastermind is making their move. Sorry, I know they were all important documents. It's fine, I already looked at them. And I expected to some extent that the mastermind would attack you. Huh? Because when I discovered that hidden room, the security cameras that the mastermind put up in the corridors already captured it. I asked you to go there because I wanted to figure out if the materials there had any meaning or importance to the mastermind. And because I wanted to assess your words. But when you were attacked, they took them all back. Perhaps that means that us finding those documents was unanticipated. So you think it's fine that I was attacked, Kirigiri-san? You didn't mind, did you? You're a man, aren't you? I get it, it's fine alright. Well, while we're at it, I might as well ask you, do you know about the notebook in that hidden room? There was a note written there that said we must not leave this place. Who do you think Now isn't the time to talk about that. I examined it as well. When I find out a bit more about it, I'll speak with you. Now it's your turn to tell me a secret, huh? Anything that you're hiding, you know what I mean. Do you think I wouldn't notice? Is something wrong? If you're worried about the security cameras, it's fine if you buy it out. I want you to trust me and talk to me because we're friends. Weren't those your words? Yeah, but I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I see, so that's your answer. But don't you think that's a little unfair? I told you everything, but you won't speak with me at all. I'm sorry, Willie. It's fine. Was he lying when he said he believed in me? Don't be so brazen, Naegi-kun. Sadly, there is no more I can read. So yeah. Bye, guys.